Yo, VIP. Let's kick it.
Here we go. We're about to roll down the strip here. Just turned out a mellow mushroom. It's our normal turnaround. Thought we'd go down the strip, and you can see what it's like going down the strip on Friday evening. And you can see all the way down through there. There's the Great Smoky Mountain. That's the backdrop. The lumberjack fuse. And then they got a big old zip line up there too. We're moving again. I'll be cutting and stopping the video here and there. I'm trying to keep as much as I can going down the strip here so you can kind of see where we're at. Look how much it's blocking the intersection. Blocking the intersection, it's $168 fine. $168 blocking the intersection. lot of stop and go. So if you see the phone fade in and out, it's because we're stopped in traffic, and then it takes a minute before we can go again. What is it? You at the top. Look at that. Hit or miss on the traffic. So, I like that junction club right there. It's pretty wild, isn't it? Bicycles right here playing if you want to hear that music coming from. Cool, huh? Hey! Look at that GPO right there. Got a squatted truck. He's going to get pulled over. here at the Jurassic Jungle boat ride. So they got flying dinosaurs, sea monsters, and dino boat ride. Look at those tires right there, motorcycle. The pancakes. Inside there. They say it's constant speed. Yeah, fuel cut off. Fuel. Last hunting video though, it's gonna be that long. First place to sit, all that shade out there. Be a good riding tonight, ain't it? Good weather for people to come out and ride. to this car. I don't know about the black color, but it is to this car, whatever it is. That black looking blue thing. It's cool. Like the white old, my old school wheel. down through here, ease down through here, we can go on them pretty quick. Look at that station right here, tree shot.
There's crooked politicians and crime in the street.
It's alright, people can go around if they want to go fast. Station wagon 4-speed, that's gotta be pretty rare. I mean, most of them, I figure the cruisers for. Big old van there forward pretty cool. Look at that Milner's car. Little Firebird action there. Little mucking one. Ooh, that's a good looking truck right there. I like that. Oh yeah.
I painted mine red and stuff.
Look at that Packard right there. Sharp. I love them wheels on that golf cart. If I had those, I'd put a Trans Am sitting in the middle. They'd look just like there's some other rims in the back of that truck, two sets. I don't know what they are. One of them looks like Chevy Riders though. Little fastback, little T-bird. I didn't know Gene Winfield stuff was going to be there. I remember Bo saying something about it, but that was cool. And then we got to see the Monster Mobile. I was excited about that. Ooh, that's a nice looking 56 right there too. You could just throw some Predators on there.
But there's brand.
Predators make every car. You can put them on the 55. I think that'd look good. That's cool. There's a set of rims to make of that guy. I'm looking for trailer tires too. Who's in the Let me slow some of this down. I don't think I can do that. That's a good looking swinger right there. Oop. They're trying to get somebody though, where they're trying to go. He's flying, it feels like, but it might not be. I think it's just the way it looks. I mean, roll and make sure I stop so I don't. Hey, look, somebody painted one like the mystery machine. It's a Ford one. Look at their thing on the back of their golf cart. That's a good look. I like that. That's good color too. Yeah. Hey, that's cool. Good. Good way. Reminds me of that. Another purse old. Like this coming down through here in the wood. That's cool. That's cool. Look at that Jeep. That's cool. That little Jeep thing right there next to that nice little oak palm. Oh, I'm pulling over for that. That's confusing. No paw. Oh, I thought they were closing my over. They just got their lights on. Check now. They're up in the middle. White Green Street. Thing's cool. There's that Pontiac station wagon pretty sharp. El Camino's mine. There's one in the truck. There's that Hot Wheels car. Hot Wheels leading the way. Ooh, look at that. See? The Kragers. That's why I might just leave them on that truck. That just looks so good. They like anything they did. Well, there's that van. That truck. They must have unloaded it because I think it was on back of another truck for sale the other day. It's a good looking car back there. Right on line truck there. Pretty cool. Look like Jeep. What makes this cool is it's a regular cab, stick shift. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, and a hood. The little Bronco. Holy cow. Got the Cracker Barrel a lot of people hang out at the Cracker Barrel every year. Try to get you what you can, and there's a good looking little start of a gasser back there too. Cool, cool. Lopey is ready to go. Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Ooh, look at them Mopa. A lot of cars out here today. And we'll switch over to the other side. It's getting toward the end here, as you can see. Going straight, you're going to go on up to Gatlinburg, and there's River's Edge RV Park where we usually stay. We either stay on River's Edge or right there. And we're about to do a circle to head back this way.
20 minutes later.
All right. All right, look there. There's our home place to stay. Yard sale. Huh. Yard sale at the rod run. I don't know. Cool. I bet they get a lot of traffic. That station wagon back there. That's wild. But that station wagon almost has been done a long time ago because the paint got on. I don't know. It might be me. That one next to it, the Impala's pretty wild too. Hard to see the second row, I guess. Look at this thing. That's one of them bands I was talking about. Little mini grave digger. You can see the sunset there, which is really cool, but we are in traffic again. Well, it's quiet all of a sudden, isn't it? About to take his glasses. Can't stop seeing. It's getting dark. I see a nice looking step down up there. It says Acme on the cylinder. There's that cop in front of it. They left the trunk back to their trunk. That's what looks up to me. The whole thing's sitting downhill. That's what I'm saying. It looks like they chopped the front, but they left the back crawl. But it's sitting downhill, so it looks like it's level. If it was sitting normal, it'd be like this. That's what makes the golf cart so nice. You go in there and you kind of weave in and out. It'll get to the next one and get in. And you can zoom up and down through here in less than an hour if you really want. This is Friday night. 7 o'clock here, so that's prime time. Probably gonna be closer to 10, but so we moved about maybe 10 foot in the last 20 minutes. That's part of the rod run. So if you come down here and you're going to cruise on Friday and Saturday, get ready to set in traffic for a long time and make sure you got enough gas. That starts right there. That is a good looking color. See, that station wagon, he put things on the front and put different. I mean, he customized that thing to the hill. Pretty cool. I like the truck next to it. I like the step van that says Acme Delivery on the side. We're moving another section. Awesome. Little metro. Cool. The last 30 minutes. So what you're dealing with at the rod run, you gotta realize it looks pretty quick on the video, but I'm telling you, you might as well get ready for a couple hours. It's a good time of day. That's a good looking 56. Look at that with the Traeger. I'm telling you, the Traegers just make any car look awesome. we can't get some video going here. Three tire strokes with the diesel on. It's not too bad of a price. And we're right here at the KP gas station now. And we're about to move on up here and pick up this thing right here. I don't know what that thing is, but it's cool. Well, that's a good looking truck right there. I like them wheels. They look old, but they're new style. That's an international, looks like. Ramp truck. Pretty cool. Woo! Sorry about the lights. I didn't realize they were blinding us over here. Blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce. Another river in the night. Blinded by the light. Hot wheels leading the way. Awesome. Right there is a ticket waiting to happen. Be careful, you can get a ticket for that.
Yep, driving on the sidewalk.
There's the wheels I got at home. I'm not sure.
One hour later.
Look at that. That's a good looking. Like a 62s to 64 or something like that. It's nice night though. It's a little chilly sometimes though. That wind will get a little chilly. take this. Got the Dixie Stampede going on. That's always a big hit. Of course, you can't drive any cars in there. If you do, you definitely get towed. Alright, we're moving again. That's cool. Yeah, we were thinking 2 hours, but it's going to be longer. I'm going to guess we were thinking 2 hours. It's probably going to be closer to 3 this time. Guy with a bunch of rims right there. And we moved a little bit of ways. We sold a set of rims like Zachary had on his truck. I had an extra set of those. And you had a set of 15-inch or 14-inch rallies.
Yeah.
Look at this guy's little. They took I guess a power wheel and put it on a.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That's pretty cool. All right, check out the rods again. But they're having a good time out here. I don't know if you can see any of the rods as much. It's really dark over here now.
Hey, get my picture, buddy!
Put up these things, like they were saying that you wouldn't walk across the road there. Here's your potential surfing. We'll get back over here to the frozen custard here, where we're at. Charger like mine, a little bit like mine anyway. It's yellow and white. Mine's blue, but it's a good one. Isn't it? They painted it black, though. They painted the hood and everything. I mean the bumper black, which I don't blame them. Brought cheaper than chrome. Uh-oh, somebody spun out. You know the cops are right there ready for that. That's that diesel car we looked at earlier, isn't it? Pretty sharp. All that one earlier had the rod on it. Anyway, we'll get back over here to the action. Oh, we're stopping now. I think we're moving. It's funny, once you get up here a minute, you're another red light, it'll probably just all the way down through there. Ooh, look at that. That's good looking truck. cherry bomb up or something? Like
They
hey,
got something to make it hot.
yeah, they let off the gas and just
Yeah. It's something they put gas or some kind of
Uh-huh.
something in it.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
supposed to shoot fire too.
It might. He probably does. It sounds like it's pretty, vicious. It's cool. I mean, if you're into that.
Yeah.
It's cool. Look at that truck, like Zach was right there. Pretty sharp. Little blue one. That's pretty cool. Yep, the shock. We're back at the shock again. We finally moving. We're about, I don't know, a third of the way down the strip on this thing. It's pretty cool. We've been sitting on this side like an hour and a half now. Pretty wild. Look at that. You got some big old tires on that. The judge was there short. Little 4-door 57. Thank you. I thought for sure 2 hours, but I was wrong. that out. Gamer's Link. Check that out. See what's in there. Probably games. Nice. Look at that little convertible vet there. Pretty wild. Alright, we're getting to see there's a Chrysler 300 there. Golf carts parked everywhere. Nice. You got Bill Earnhardt, the intimidator back there. Racing the go-karts, a lot of mini golf going on. They're doing that slingshot up here. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on. That ram right there got a big old motor in it. Looks kind of like my truck. But he's dragging it. Pretty wild. I wonder what he's got paint on. I wonder what he put on. I wonder what paint's on it. That's pretty wild. I like it. Different. Definitely different. Table and chairs, you know. That's pretty wild. Look, there's a nice little candle. Look at that Elko right there. Look at the looking Elko right there. Pretty sweet. Look at man rims in there. Woo! That's it right there. Yeah, we trying to about through. We've been sitting in traffic. This is about 3 hours now, and we haven't even went one full circle. So that's how crazy it is on Friday. And on Saturday, go ahead and add another hour to that probably. Zachary's got one of those horns on his truck, because I put it on there back whenever I was driving. Back at that time of club where we turned in to go to the rod run this morning. We was up here, we went up there about, what was it, 10:30? And we checked the rod run out. If you had to check that video out, it'll be coming soon, or it may already be out. But we'll probably do the cruising the strip video, and then the other one will be the actual real rod run on the inside of LeConte. So if you want to check that out, like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff is free. It helps out the channel a ton if you like just cruising up and down the strip or checking out cool cars or Hot Wheels, whatever. Hit the hype button, it's free too. It kind of pushes it out. If you know anybody that's into cars, customs, Hot Wheels, die-cast, toys, real cars, real trucks, it helps out a ton, and it's all free. Good looking truck right there. Like whenever it gets dusk and like this time it's dark, it's time to just sit there and let people drive by and see the car. But these right here in the front, I'm getting a pretty good line on. So I can, look at that. That is nice. I like that. That's just old school, a little lower, white wall. Look at that. BTO. Little Can-Am action there, little 5B. Woo. Look at that thing. Truck and the car matches, must have had some extra paint. Cool, cool. Alright, alright, alright. Well, we're gonna end up pretty much finishing the strip. It takes a little bit of time. Like I said, if you're in a hurry, you can go on the inside lane. If you're not in such a hurry, go on to the next lane. But if you're not in a hurry at all and you want to check out the cars that are parked, come into this lane.
We got a nice people out here today.
Okay, yes, sir.
Oh, look at that camper. What's a little camper coming out, man? Camper. Nice. Cool, cool. Appreciate it. Ooh, I like that little rat rod out. Yes. I'll try to brighten this up best I can and up the trees sometimes out here. Boy, look at the inside pipes on that. Could be bright. Pretty sharp. Drag car right there. Pretty wild. What are we going to do with the man? Look at that band. Party time. I like the party time band. I gotta see if I can get a picture of it on this side. Look at that. Party time on some Kragers. Nice. Little international truck back there. Yeah. Alright. Oh yeah, look at the people. There's more people out this time than tonight. And I saw the whole last fall ride run if y'all watched my video from last year. More horse potatoes. cool. Truck kind of like that. Pretty good. Hard to feel. It's dark, I know. And with that bright light behind them, it really makes this shadow. We're almost there at the end here. We're all the way back here at the Pink Jeep Tours. We started up at Mellow Mushroom, so I'll end it there at Mellow Mushroom. About it for the ride run in time. And if you've made it this far, like, share, follow, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It's all free and it helps out the channel a ton. If you know anybody that's like this kind of material, cars, customs, whatever, Hot Wheels, toys, anything, just share it, all that good stuff. But we're back at the Mellow, which is where we started. Thanks everybody for watching, and look for the broad run inside the LeConte. Thank y'all, and we'll catch you on the next one. If you're gonna build a Corvair, pull that engine out, put your 350 in the back, but blow it out the back trunk.
Slam in the back of my Jaguar. God, Jesus, buy the V8 version.
That's cool. Oh,
How are you? So are you?
You record me, I record you.
Yeah, you record me, I record you.
Don't worry, folks. After all, it's only a cartoon.